What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. So what I'm going to be doing is sharing with you guys a few tips and tricks that you guys can implement right now into Black Ops 6 that's going to make you a better player and just enjoy the game that much more. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, first things first, there's a couple settings I want you to change that's just going to instantly make the game a little bit nicer. So go over to quick settings and color customization. We want to change this. Go down to where it says color filter, put it on filter 2, color filter target both, world color intensity 100, interface color intensity 100. This is just gonna make the colors a little bit brighter and contrast a little bit better to make you guys have like a better display and graphics. Alright, so the next setting I'm gonna want you guys to change is head over to keyboard and mouse or whatever your aiming input is, and then we have under mouse advanced settings. Right here, ADS, sensitivity, transition, timing, we want that on instant. So this is just gonna make it so every time you ADS around a corner, it's gonna be that much faster. It should be automatically set to gradual, and that's not what we want. So go ahead and change that right now if you haven't already. And then while we're still under keyboard and mouse, we wanna go over to combat. And then right where, let's see, combat advanced settings, we wanna go into the advanced settings as well. Right where it says body shield / finishing move behavior, we want to prioritize body shield because this should be already set to prioritize finishing moves, which is cool and all, but the problem with that is you're going to be stuck in these cutscenes where you can't do anything and you might get killed, whereas if you have prioritizing body shield on, you're going to get the meat shield that much more often and just be able to get those extra 1 or 2 kills and keep your score streaks going. And that's going to help your team out a lot more. The next setting we're going to have to change is go under interface. We're going to change the HUD. So go over to the gameplay HUD presets right on the top, and we want to put on magnified because this is going to give you a better view of the map. If you have advanced UAV, you're going to be able to see people a lot better. Then we have the last setting I want you guys to change right off the bat. This is really crucial to make sure your settings stay how they are that we just changed. And any other settings you feel like changing, it's all up to personal preference what you want to change. You should try out all these settings and tweak them to your gameplay style, but this is just a basic starting map for you guys to follow. But it's under account network. You want to make sure clouded settings are turned off, because this way every time you open Call of Duty, there's not a chance that your settings are going to get reset and you're going to have to adjust them every time. And so that one's really important, so make sure you guys do that one. Alright guys, so the next tip I'm going to show you is all about the custom classes and specialty perks. So you guys probably noticed already that we have a specialty perk section right here, and some of you might not realize how it works or how you can unlock it, but it says, as it says right here, equipping 3 perks of the same combat specialty category will activate its combat specialty, and it's all color coordinated right here for you. So if we put 3 red perks in, we're gonna get the Enforcer perk. If we put 3 blue, Recon, and if we put 3 green, we get the Strategist. So this is what I've been rocking. For mine, it's Dexterity, Assassin, and Double Time. These are just gonna make you faster. The Assassin, it's not really good, but until we can get, more perks unlocked for this one, this is what I'm gonna be running. So it's what you get early on. And as you can see, these combat specialties are gonna do different things for you. So the Enforcer combat specialty category is gonna grant you a buff of killing enemies, grants buff to your movement speed and health regenerate, which is really good for those CQB moments where you're running around the map and just trying to get as many kills as possible. Then you got the Recon. I've used this a couple times. It's really cool. Enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after you respawn, and the range on this is pretty far. I like it a lot. And then you don't leave any death skulls above when you kill an enemy, so you can sneak around a little bit nicer. And then Strategist is the last one, which is a score streak based, category. It's gonna be earn score bonuses for destroying any enemy equipment You can see enemy equipment through walls like Hacker in the past, and you can destroy field upgrades faster, and you can deploy your equipment faster. So it's pretty good. And then the last thing I want to mention about this is we do get perk greed again, which is awesome, but you don't unlock it to level 54, so you can't really use it early on. But this is great because it gives you another way to mix and match perks, because the 4th perk goes right here, and in order to get the specialty perk, you do not need the 4th perk that's on perk greed to match the colors. So I can still have my enforcer going, and I can still run for the perk greed vigilance, which I think is pretty good, or something like this. So it's pretty cool, and it's something that I really like, that how the layout is and what they're doing with it, and I'm looking forward to all the class customizations and seeing what people want to do with it. So the next tip I have for you is going to be about the camo system and how you can unlock camos in this year of Call of Duty. So what we have is we are back to headshots, which is awesome. That's what I wanted to see, and I think that's what a lot of other people wanted to see. So if we take a look here, the only requirement for camos in the beginning, all the military camos, is headshot kills. So all the way up to Red Tiger with 100 headshot kills. Then we move over to the special camos, where we can unlock by doing these special missions. And then after we get both of those, we can unlock the gold by doing another special mission. Then after that, it's the diamond, which is unlocked by getting gold guns on all the subcategories. So for ARs, all gold ARs, I could get diamond ARs, and a special mission for that. And then goes up to dark spine, which is, you know, unlocking diamond camo on 33 weapons. And then you can get dark matter by unlocking dark spine on 33 weapons. So it's really straightforward. I like it a lot more. I'm happy. I'm hyped. The gold gun grind is going to be a lot more fun this season, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's a major improvement in my opinion. Alright, so the next little tip I have for you guys is something that a lot of new players probably don't know about, but people that have already been playing the game or been on it probably have figured out for themselves by now. But it's going to be how to pull out your melee weapon. I know I struggled with this when I first got on, but as you can see in the loadouts, we do get our primary, secondary, and a melee. And one thing you'll notice when you jump in is you cannot switch to your melee. If you're wondering how, just by scrolling. So what you need to do is you need to hold the button that's bound to your melee, which in my case is V. So if I hold V, I pull out the melee knife. Because as you can see, if you tap it, you will just do a regular gun butt. So holding V will pull it out. And this is something that can easily be changed in the settings. If you want to change it, just go over to your input, and I believe it's under combat. Yeah, and it's this one right here, dedicated melee weapon activation. So we have hold for melee, which is what it defaults to, weapon cycle, which is, it can now be added into your weapon rotation, which is kind of cool, and then the dedicated keybind, which is probably more reliable of an option for people on PC. So that's about that for that one. Very simple tip, but something I know that I was wondering, so I just thought I'd throw it in there for you guys so you don't have to think about it. And the last tip I have for you is kind of something not everyone really knows about right now, so I just wanted to put it out there in case, you know, there's some people that work a lot or they can't really play the game too much because they got a lot of stuff going on in their lives. There's a way to get double XP tokens right now, currently, and I don't know how long this is going to be going on for, so take advantage while you can. You can go out and buy any Monster Energy drink, or you can buy Little Caesars pizza, and they're going to give you a QR codes on the box that you can scan to redeem for these tokens. So if you guys are trying to look for that, you know, level 55 or prestige as fast as possible, you know, so yeah, you can just go on to any Monster Energy drink and you'll see the QR code right here. Just look for boxes with these on it and you can redeem them online for your double XP token. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. If you liked that video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. It means a lot to me. I'm just getting started as a YouTuber and streamer. I'm looking to grow my audience, so you sharing any type of support to the video is gonna help me out a lot to reach my goals. So if you haven't already, go check out my Twitch TV/plumporangutan. We stream every day 6 to 9 Pacific Standard Time. If you guys want to join along for one of our fun streams, I stream a bunch of games, and yeah, we're trying to always play with people, grow our community, so we'd love to have you. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.